Yeah,
I,
hi. Yeah.
yes, I think this is our first class day, right?
Yeah, right.
Mm.
It's our first time.
Mm. Well, it's very nice to meet you. And yeah, by the way, my name is Teacher Dwayne. Okay?
Uh doing
Dwayne. Yes.
doing.
Mm.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm sorry if I logged out again. My video room crashed, so I had to reconnect. Okay?
Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah, so it's a Friday today, and how are you doing? How's your Friday?
My it was very hard last Friday.
Last Friday? Oh,
Did you ask me how was my Friday?
yes, yes.
Uh yeah, it was very sorry.
Uh-huh.
I thought today is Monday because
No, no, today's Friday.
yeah,
Well, why did you think today was Monday?
right. Because yesterday is a Korean holiday.
Ah, mm-hmm. No, today is Friday, okay?
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah,
uh,
how is your Friday going?
yeah, now I'm so happy
Mm-hmm.
because it's a Friday.
Yes, yes.
And there are some coworkers
Mm-hmm.
who are on a vacation.
Yes,
So I have to cover their job.
yes,
So I got lots of call and
yes,
answered it.
yes.
So I am very busy.
Mm. Well, even if you're very busy, thank you for still coming to my class, okay?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Mm.
you're welcome.
So, what time will your work finish today, Tay?
Uh, I usually finish my work at 6.
Mm-hmm.
But actually we don't go on time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we watch it. We watch it. Um, we watch it when my boss goes home.
Mm-hmm. What do you
Uh,
mean by you watch
I
your boss
mean,
go? Uh-huh.
when my boss leave office,
Yeah.
we can go home.
Yeah. Oh. So your boss has to leave the office first.
Yeah, right. Uh,
Oh.
but it's not every time. Uh, w- m- but my our feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
when my boss isn't office.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
So around what time do you usually go home?
uh, Even if our business time ends at 6 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
I usually go home 6:30
Mm-hmm.
or later.
Mm, okay. So you have to wait for an extra 30 minutes, and you mentioned that you watch your boss go home. How do you watch him go home? You wait for his car to leave, and then you will also leave?
Uh, because we are in the same place,
Yeah.
so I can I can see, where my boss is.
Mm-hmm.
So if my boss computer
Mm-hmm.
uh turned off,
Mm-hmm.
it means my boss leave office.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we can go home together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of home, what are your plans for this weekend? Do you plan to just stay home?
Mm, I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
because I can't make a plan
Mm-hmm.
because the typhoon is close to Korea. So
Yes.
yes, maybe this weekend
Mm-hmm.
might rain
Mm-hmm.
this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, So I'm not sure.
Mm.
Maybe we will go to we will eat out
Mm-hmm.
at a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and I will bring my daughter. I will take
Mm-hmm.
my daughter to uh, Kiss Cafe.
Um, well, yeah. Well, if you do bring your daughter out, please be careful because probably the storm might still be strong, and yeah,
Mm.
you might get sick. So please take care. Okay?
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually the storm is not strong.
Really? Uh huh.
Because yeah, uh, the storm uh, power
Yes.
uh, is getting uh, lower. Uh,
It's getting weaker.
yeah, it's getting weaker.
Uh huh.
So uh, maybe it will be little rain air
Mhm.
or little windy.
Mhm.
Uh, that's it. It's not. It might be not strong.
Okay. Well, yeah. Have a great weekend then, Tay. And for our class today, what would you want us to do? Do you want us to have a to just have a free talk?
Uh, I I I am taking this our class as a evaluation class.
Yes. Yes.
So
Mm.
uh, n- uh, it doesn't matter which we discuss about.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I prefer discuss free talking.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
Okay. What topic?
uh, yeah, there is
Any
that's
topic?
that yeah, that's why I wonder.
Mhm.
I am worried about
Yes.
uh no uh I mean I don't have
Uh huh.
any topic as free
Ah.
talking.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Would you want me to suggest one, Tay?
Mm, yeah, right.
Mhm.
I have a idea. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
we I I listened to podcast too about the Korean housing system.
Yes.
Uh, we have a special housing rent house.
Mhm.
Um, uh, actually, it 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 is called 전세. Means
Junse.
yeah. Usually, when people get a rent house, they
Yes.
pay some fee monthly.
Mhm. Yes.
But uh, speaking as a 전세 system,
Mhm.
we don't pay every month. Just
Mhm.
when we get a contract,
Mhm.
we pay. We give a lot of money,
Yes.
and when we move out, we
Yes.
refund all of amount. We refund all all uh, all of our money.
Mm.
Uh,
You refund the entire amount.
yeah, I refund entire amount.
Mm. Well, usually, how long is the contract? Will you stay there for 1 year, maybe 2 or 3 or 5 years?
Um, this day the contract lasts to 2 years.
Mm.
Uh, so we uh, uh,
Mm.
I forget the
Mm.
how can I call them the people who get uh, landlord.
The landlord, yes?
Landlord means house owner.
Yes, yes.
But there is not. They are not landlord. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
they are. They live the landlord house.
Mm-hmm.
How can I call them?
Mm-hmm. Mm. If they just live in the landlord's house, you
Yeah,
can call them caretakers.
caretakers.
Yes, they are the one
Uh,
taking care of the house for the landlords.
mhm. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
caretakers.
Yes.
Uh,
Mm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
I
You can do it. Mm.
I choose difficult topic.
Oh
I
no.
no.
Mm. Okay, so I have a question about the Korean housing system, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so which do you think is better? Do you think that renting an apartment is better, or is renting what do you call it again? Junso? Jun
전세. Uh,
Jonse? Which is
yeah.
better, an apartment or a Jonse?
Uh, it is the uh, it doesn't compare between 전세 and apartment.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because rent the living apartment can be rent or 전세.
Mm-hmm,
Uh, actually, actually, 전세 means similar to
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
lease service. So
Yes, yes.
when we pay, we have to pay at first,
Yes.
and we will get back all of the entire amount.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm. Mm.
uh,
So usually, how much do you pay if you will use the house for maybe 2 years?
mm, um, it depends on house condition.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but if we measure the uh, rent fee as a monthly.
Yes.
Uh, mm, if I pay uh, 100 $100,
Mm-hmm.
it could be uh, uh, uh,
$100?
it could be it could be if I pay uh,
Mm-hmm.
$100 as a monthly fee.
Yes.
It could be 10 uh, 1 billion or 1 billion as
Mm-hmm.
a 전세 fee. Oh.
Mm. Well, you did well. You said if you pay $100, it can be 1 million. The fee will become 1 million, right?
uh, mm,
Mhm. So if you will stay in that house, let's say from 2018
mhm.
to 2019, that's 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Uh, let's say you will pay mm, 100,000, for example, 100,000. Oh no, 100 million won, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
Um, yeah.
uh,
I am actually confused. This mm, uh, this
with the system.
currency uh,
With the currency.
yeah. So
Ah,
for example, I
yeah.
have to tell I have to explain as a Korean currency.
Yeah.
My house is actually uh, yeah, right. Uh, 300 million won.
Okay.
I
300 million won.
Yeah, as a
So,
전세.
huh. So if it's 300 million won in dollars, that is usually around or approximately $300,000.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, right. Three
Yes.
hundred thousand dollars. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the same house. There is the same house, but
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a rent house. The house
Yeah.
pricing as a
Mm-hmm.
monthly, like 30, 3 million won.
Mm-hmm. Mm. If you will rent it out, it will only become 3 million won
Oh yeah, right.
per year or per 2 years.
Per month.
Wow.
Uh,
That is uh
yeah, it's quite expensive.
very expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yes.
Uh, uh, but but usually, uh, it uh, usually uh,
Mm-hmm.
we the price is mixed between 전세 and rent.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Okay, for example, the
Mm-hmm.
people who live downstairs in my in the same building
Yes.
which I live,
Yeah.
they might pay uh, 150 billion as a 전세. At the same time,
150 million.
yeah, 150 million as
Yeah.
a 전세 fee. But at the same time, they have to pay uh, one 1 billion
Mm-hmm.
500,000
Mm-hmm.
won as a rental fee monthly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's very expensive to have a house in Korea. Very expensive.
Yeah, it might be. I might be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Mm.
just I guess. Uh, yeah.
Mhm. Well,
Oh, okay.
actually, I did talk about the housing Korean housing unit with one of my students before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he also said the same thing, but what he only said was, you will be paying for the house, but when you want to leave, the owner will refund the money back or the
Mm-hmm.
money.
Yeah.
So I'm actually interested. So how can the owners make money if they will return what the tenants gave? So that's a bit confusing actually.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
How
yeah.
do the owners do that?
The owner might be in problem because they have to refund the money.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, they they also uh, uh, there is some family a family who will move into the house.
Mm-hmm.
So the house owner get
Yeah.
receive the same amount of money
Mm-hmm.
from you newbie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So so the house owner
Mm-hmm.
can can refund the money
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
to
So,
river.
uh, so would you consider owning a Korean housing system a good business in Korea today?
Today actually we don't know where
Mm-hmm. Yes.
because Um, just several months ago,
Mm-hmm.
the house price
Yeah.
goes down, goes
Mm-hmm.
down,
Went down.
uh, went down,
Mm-hmm.
but it it seemed like it seemed rebound
Mm-hmm.
today,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know where.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I think the house price will increase again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think getting owning house
Mm-hmm.
is better.
Mm. Hmm. Well, I also did hear that owning a house is really expensive in Korea.
Mhm.
For example, in your estimate, how much is a house, a single-story house that has 3 bedrooms?
Uh, that is my new house,
Hmm.
actually. Uh,
Wow, you have a lot of houses, Tay.
no, no.
Hmm.
Actually, I live in a house as a uh, 전세.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's not my own house, but
Yes.
last month I bought my own
Hmm.
house.
Oh, wow.
Uh, it's quite cheaper than others apartment.
Hmm.
Uh, it it costs almost how can I say um, 400 million 500 million won.
500 million won.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Wait, let's compute that in Philippine peso, okay?
Okay,
Okay. In Philippine pesos, that's 21 million.
21 million.
Yes, that
I
is already 21 million. Wait, I'm going to show you a house that is worth 21 million here in the Philippines, okay?
mhm.
Okay, let me just search. Mm, for that price, you would already get a house probably, uh, wait, let me search for a picture because a lot of my students have been saying that, Teacher Dwayne, I should just come to the Philippines and stay there. So, because it's really expensive in Korea, and
Yeah,
uh,
right.
ba- based on my estimate, uh, roughly around this kind of house, this would be,
Oh, wow.
this is around 17, 18 million, based on my estimate. So,
17, 18 million.
17 to 18 million, yes.
Ah,
And
17
it's,
to 18 billion. Mm.
yes, and this is already 3 stories plus a parking garage. So houses in Korea are too expensive.
Yeah. As
Hmm.
uh this house, if this house is in Korea,
Yes,
the price might be two, how can I say, next to billion,
billion,
2 billion. Yeah,
billion.
it might be 2 billion.
Wow, too expensive,
Yeah.
too expensive. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Tay, I noticed you're very good with numbers, Tay. How, if it's okay to ask, what is your work? Why are you very good with numbers?
Uh, I worked I have been working in a bank, and I
Ah,
am a computer programmer.
okay, okay.
But I'm not rich.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very common situation,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
my house is also cheap one
Mm-hmm.
in a Seoul.
Mm. Well, I think you're still very lucky because owning a house in Seoul is really hard.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
n 99% of my students are living in apartments because they said that they cannot afford a house yet. But yeah, you're very lucky to have your own house, okay? Mm.
Yeah, you're
Great.
welcome.
So, what do you call this? The reason why I asked why you're very good with numbers, students do not really know how to read numbers in English. They have a hard time. So I was very surprised when you were converting millions to billions to thousands. Wow, it's very good. Hmm.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So, so if you could have, or if you had the chance to move to another country and have your house there, would you do it? Would you take that chance?
Actually, I am trying now.
Oh,
So I consider to live in Canada or
yes.
Not Philippines, Singapore.
You don't like the Philippines.
No,
Mm.
because I
So,
I am a computer
uh-huh,
programmer.
uh-huh.
Uh, so Canada and Singapore has a lot of job opportunity,
Yes, yes.
but Philippines, as I know,
No, none.
yeah.
None. Ah, okay. Well, that's very nice if you will be able to accomplish those. Computer programmers are, computer programming is a very big business. And did you know that America is actually is the uh, is is the country that is leading in
Mhm.
computer technology because of computer programmers.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right. It's true.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of AI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
mhm.
But I want to immigrate to another
Yes.
country, but
Hmm.
America, it's very hard.
Hmm.
Uh, it's there are just a rare people
Hmm.
to who's to success to
Hmm.
immigrate in
Hmm.
in America.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, that is true. Well,
Yeah.
it's still a dream, and you can do that if you work hard for it. Fingers
Hmm.
crossed. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways, say we are down to our last 2 to 3 minutes. Is it okay if I give you a quick feedback?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes. So for today, we just had a free talk, and your listening and speaking skills were very good. I'm very impressed with your listening skills. You responded properly, and you were able to tell me about the housing systems in Korea, and you're also able to estimate the prices of the houses, which is a very good thing. So,
Yeah.
for your pronunciation, you spoke clearly B, but
Mm.
you did mispronounce two words.
Uh,
How do you, uh-huh,
Sam.
how do you read that? Not Sam, same.
Ah, same.
Yes,
And
it's like you're saying same, like that.
same.
Same. Yes.
Mm,
Because the A sound there is an EY, okay?
okay.
Okay. And for this one, how do
Uh,
you read it?
Family.
Very good. Earlier you did mention family, so be careful
Yeah.
with your P and F, okay?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So aside from that, you also did make a few grammar mistakes, like this
Mhm.
one. Storm power is getting low. The storm is getting weaker.
The storm is getting weaker.
Yes. And I got lots of call. Your plural form, calls.
Course.
Yes.
Mm,
Because lots means more than one. Okay?
yeah, right.
Okay. So aside from that, your other corrections are in your feedback. And yeah, thank you for the class day. Jilman SSAO.
Thank you for teaching me.
Okay, so thank you too, and please take care. Enjoy your weekend day. Bye bye.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.